Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to King of Dragon Pass. Once again, we have overcrowded sheep. Let's go ahead and proceed into the next year. Our God Talkers predict a more or less normal harvest. Our market will be unprofitable this year. Well, we'll still put money into it. 74. Put some into health, some into herds, war, trade, none into quests. I'll put some into hunting, why not? What the heck, I'll put some into children, too. What am I doing? The party we sent to explore the north a year ago has not returned. An Ent and her party must be presumed dead, and Saranil is now old. We do have a new... I just saw that number. That number ticked up from 40 to 41. Let's take a look. Who did we get? Baron Wolf is also older. I can't believe Elgane is still alive at 70. I took her off the ring because I expected her to die like any moment. Riker's a little bit older. And we got Kushchile, who's very good leadership, fair combat, fair magic already at least. So we got a new Orlanthi guy who's young, so he might be a good replacement for Kalai if Kalai passes beyond before the end of the game, because we're on the last legs now, provided the events go our way and everything like that. So how old are you? You are 56. Okay. Clan mood is worried. Farmers feel secure. Weapon thanes feel unshakable. Let's fix our patrols. Yeah, I don't know why it just, like, craps out the pasture land like that occasionally. Oh well. Why are the sheep just producing like mad, you know, like rabbits, but the pigs aren't? That's what I want to know. Alright, once again we're getting the event about splitting the tribe. Your warriors come together to complain that not all of the great and ancient families of the clan are getting their due in the clan hall. They say that many bloodlines are unrepresented on the clan ring. Why should we obey the clan ring when our kin are not on it? No one can make us do anything, and unless our families are properly respected, we do not wish to do what you say. Other people whose families are represented on the clan ring say that the clan is ungovernable because it has grown too large. They suggest that about a quarter of the clan should split off and go off and seek a new Tula of their own. I would like to avoid this if possible, just because I like getting all of the goodies that I am getting. But let's see how it goes. So you suggest to split off the worst troublemakers. We must split up. If we send the discontented families off, the ones who stay behind will be free from their griping. Choose those best equipped to survive if they split off. Choose the worst troublemakers. Seek volunteers to split off. Reorganizing the ring will afford only temporary relief. Giving gifts to some will only provoke resentment in others. When Bad King Orgrain had to split up his clan, he sundered families and picked people at random. His people were so enraged that they all left him at once. The worst troublemakers have the fewest cows, so sending them away will impoverish us the least. Those best equipped to survive are the wealthiest families. They will take more than a quarter of the livestock, food, and goods if they go. We have more land than we need. If we could split our Tula and let the new clan settle on the remainder. Send the troublemakers. They are the most quarrelsome women and henpecked men anyway. Good riddance, I say. We'll give gifts to the complainants. The people who were not complaining suddenly felt slighted and loudly voiced their discontent. We'll see how it goes. If I can keep everything together long enough, we should be fine, right? Alrighty. Well, there's still some treasures apparently around, so let's explore. Alright, Grifton, you get to explore. And didn't find anything. Traders from the Great Ogs come to offer you what they say is a fabulous treasure. They have a number of magical containers they got from the dwarfs, mysterious beings who live in the strange mountain to the northwest. The traders want to know if you wish to trade for some of these. They will take another treasure in return, or 50 cows worth of silver. Suggest another clan might be interested. We could always send them to the Orlevians. If they fall for these trader stories, it would be a sneaky way to poke at them while appearing to do them a favor. How much are we willing to pay to satisfy our curiosity? That is the real question. If it is magical, why do they not tell us what it is? I know it's a magical treasure, or it's a treasure that does nothing. Pay them the full amount, lest we be seen as miserly. They're trying to put one over on us. Do not take this treasure. It is a weapon to use against dragon newts. What? It's just dwarf food. I'll offer them 50 cows worth of silver. They praised our boldness and good judgment. So, the advantage of this is that this means that I have a treasure that does nothing for me, and I can freely give away when some event needs me to trade a treasure. Mysterious metal cylinders from the dwarfs. So yeah, it's dwarf food. Could try to trade for some... No, let's cattle raid. Actually, before I do that... Fix our patrols. Cattle raid the turtles. The blue spruces don't dislike us anymore. Oh, darn. We were spotted by the turtle patrols and our 5 weapon thanes, and 10 footmen are facing 17 weapon thanes and 25 swordsmen. Evade and survival. Use a point of magic. 1 weapon thane was wounded. We tried to withdraw, only to discover the turtles had cut off our retreat. There was a brief battle. Our magic overcame theirs, but they were able to rally. We were forced off the battlefield. No one was killed, but that's the important thing. You know those objects we got from the traders a while ago? You were all saying there was some great treasure, but I thought it was just dwarf food. Well, finally I managed to smash the cylinders open, and sure enough, there's food inside. Terrible food that tastes like dirt, but it's food. Can't see how it's of any magical use. We have too many hunters for the wildlands. Did that actually eliminate the, Yorsar! Well, let's cattle raid the turtles again. I wanted that around so that I could just trade it around. Angry at you, Yorsar. Luckily, goods don't mean anything to me right now. Totally expecting it. Alright. Survival, evade. Alright, both sides withdrew from the field without engaging. And we're being raided by the turtles! They have 12 horsemen and 176 swordsmen. Luckily, our patrols spotted them, and all 30 weapon thanes met them, as well as 299 of the feared. Use some magic. Sacrifice 2 who mocked. Kill as many as possible. And charge. The two forces ran together. Several of the turtles broke through our lines and are streaming towards our steads, intent on plunder. Baron Wolf stands on our side of the ditch, blocking the way of 4 enemy warriors. As the turtles struggle through the mud at the bottom of the ditch, they scream at Baron Wolf to run away or be killed. What should Baron Wolf do? Throw missiles down to pick off the turtles as they come up. The turtles dodged Baron Wolf's javelins until they had spread out down the ditch. Then they all ran up the slope at the same time. Baron Wolf kicked one down slope and fought off another, but could not land a killing blow on either man. The rest of the enemy sped past him and ran among our steads. Fortunately, they had no time to plunder before they saw our clansmen retreating from the field. They ran for their lives. We lost 6 footmen, 7 were wounded, but we killed or injured a great many of them. We captured 5 horses. Sounds good. Oh ho! A very strange group of explorers comes to your Tula. They're looking for something called an inn, and want to know if you can change the gold coins of the Northern Empire into silver ones. They seem to be requesting your hospitality for the night. Along with a strangely attired Vingan warrior, there's a duck, a dragonute, and two very strange beings, a tall human with skin darker than you've seen on any man before, and an inhuman beastman, the like of which you've never laid eyes on. They are weird and troubling. We owe it to our neighbors to kill them. They are all beyond the protection of the law. They will behave wrongly. Orlanth would want us to kill them. Our magic is strong. We can beat them. Kill them. Drive them off. We could stand to increase our wealth so that we can trade more cows. Also kill them. These are outcasts and freebooters of the sort who call themselves adventurers. They probably have many magical treasures worth taking. Kill them. Broyan. We should kill them, except that there is a dragonute among them. Let's welcome them instead. They're dripping with booty. Kill them. Well, for once, the clan ring is basically all in agreement. We will kill them. As expected, they had many odd and powerful magics. They killed some warriors and wounded others, but there were too many brave fighters against them, and one by one they were slain, except for the dragonute, who ran away early in the fighting. We rooted through their belongings and found much good loot, including things that seemed to be magical treasures. There was a large leg bone in bronze, which might have been part of a dead god. There was a small brooch of red leather in the shape of a mask. There was a cloak that had a picture of a lizard on it, and a mirror in the shape of an eye. Oh, so good. We did lose a couple weapon things. We'll get some more back in a moment. But first of all, let's see. So, the eye mirror improves the effectiveness of our patrols. Very nice. The God Bone. Bone-shaped piece of bronze dating from the Gods' War. In other words, it probably doesn't do anything. Red leather mask helps overcome skepticism. The shimmering cloak helps us evade our foes in battle. Oh, alright, pretty nice stuff. We have a really good selection of treasures now. Alright, let's get a few more weapon things. I can only get one more, huh? Well, in that case, let's go ahead and explore. While exploring our Tula, we found a bull roarer, similar to the ones used in Orlanth ceremonies. Of course, someone had to twirl it a few times. When he did, our horses ran away. We never did find one of them, but we brought back the bull roarer, since it's a magical treasure. Sacrifices to Ronaldo will help our crops, but even then, we'll suffer from not having enough farmers to blah, blah, blah. Alright, actually, I want to explore further out. Let's go out here. Let's get this map portion revealed. I forgot that we wouldn't be gone long enough in our Tula. Karash, a Thane of the Old Owl Clan, comes to ask you for a favor. We ask that you gift us with enough food to feed 60 people for a year, in return for which we will owe you a favor, he reminds us. As tribal king, surely you will aid the clans that support you so that they do not grow weak. If we give him more than he asks, we will maintain our reputation for generosity, which will help us lead the tribe. Custom requires the giver to provide enough food to feed 40 people for a year. I don't remember them as ever doing anything useful for us. We must use every chance we have to show our generosity. If we are generous, it will be easier to bargain with them in the future. With a lot of stored food, we can give him even more than he asks. Their chief, Dunoril, is a man and would not ask for something if he did not need it. I'll give him more than he wants. We can give him 120 food. Dang it. There we go. Garrosh praised our generosity and said that the clans of Dragon Pass would hear of it. Our Carls were displeased with us. They said that even the king had to temper generosity with common sense. Seriously, guys? Guys, seriously. Seriously. What the hell? The harvest was typical this year. However, the sacred time rituals we performed for our animals had little effect. Alright, well, let's get some more weapon thanes. And we're being raided by the trolls. 9 dark trolls, 92 trollkin. They slipped past our patrols, and we could raise only 13 weapon thanes and 155 of the feared in time. Alright, let's use a lot of magic. Drive them off. Do I need to use this magic? No, okay. So, like, the one that grants evasion, doesn't show up here. Bull Roar, frightens horses, use in battle. We don't need to use anything. We will skirmish. We exchanged missile fire with them, but never closed. Through their healing magics, our auxiliaries kept one warrior from dying and bandaged one of the wounded. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Did not kill many of them, though. Let's see if we can do a cattle raid right now. On the turtles. 23 cows. Very nice. Argrand, a man who moves with the confidence of an experienced warrior, applies for refuge in your clan. He's a proud warrior and doesn't like being reduced to begging for help, but he has little wish to be a bandit in the hills. This is an opportunity to display our generosity. Give him a place in the chief's hall. He was outlawed either for a killing, which may have been justified or not, or an act of adultery. He'll slit our throats in the night. The Carls will worry that he'll kill one of them, or seduce someone's wife. We sorely need more fighters, and I have heard of this Argrand. We would be lucky to snare him. We sorely need more fighters? The Carls will worry that he'll kill one of them, or seduce someone's wife. Send him to the Osgosi, and use him against them. Give him a place in their chief's hall. In the chief's hall. Argrand didn't get along well with the other weapon thanes, but proved to be an able warrior. Cattle raid against the turtles. We need more cows. Oh, battered and confused by fierce gusts of snow. The Carls, represented by Barngratis, are up in arms. The clan is always at war. This incessant raiding and counter-raiding is playing hell with the crops. I'm feeling eloquent today. I'll have Barngratis singing drinking songs with the warriors by the 17th hour. You could compensate them directly. They'll look churlish if they press the point. We've certainly fought many battles in the last couple of years. Have we really? Harmast Barefoot once said, "Swill to the Carl is mead to the weapon thanes." We can't give out cows every time someone comes to complain. That rewards frivolous petitions. Barngratis is mistaken when he says our crops are suffering. Don't swear an oath when a mere promise will suffice. Let's persuade Barngratis that he's mistaken. Kalai made many salient points, and Barngratis departed. I don't know what that means exactly, but okay. Are being raided by the Tusk Riders. There are 127 of them, all mounted. Patrols spotted them, and all 25 weapon thanes met them, as well as 288 of the feared. Probably should have sacrificed for Pathfinder earlier. Sacrifice to him mocked. Drive them off, and maneuver. We did get a weapon thane killed. Although the Tusk Riders tried to hold us off with missile fire, we used the terrain to our advantage and fell on their flanks. Fierce fighting ensued. Our magic helped carry the day. We drove the Tusk Riders off, and their survivors left without plundering our Tula. Argrand distinguished himself in the fighting. With our careful attention, our auxiliaries kept one warrior from dying and healed 3 of the wounded. Very nice. I don't think that's all of them, though. People of the Blue Spruce Clan have undertaken a sustained campaign against the undead. They are doing this because they regret resurrecting their clan traitor, who has grown listless, and whose fingers often slip away from him in the night. They are determined to succeed, and we think that their actions will make it safer for everyone. Okay. Last year, 82 babies were born. We initiated 30 children as adults. The clan has 43 more people, 10 fewer head of cattle, 1 fewer horse, and 86 more sheep than we did last Sacred Time. We produced 2,106 and ate 1,557 bushels of food. 583 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters produced 218 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 47 cows worth of goods. And our sheep are not currently overcrowded. Yay! But that is it for this year. When we come back next time, it may be time for another hero quest. I'll consider it. But that is it for now. See you then, everyone.